Today is going to be a busy day, a back to work day. After getting all of my videos and everything stacked up for the weekend so that I didn't have to think about gaming videos. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days off. It is now back to work with a bang this morning. It is Monday morning. I've got videos due out today. I haven't made them yet. I have videos due out tomorrow. I haven't made them yet, and we're already starting to make plans for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, I've finally got my appointment with the cardiologist, and I'm heading over to my first football match in like a year and a half, 2 years, whenever it was, pre-pandemic, the last time I went to watch a posh match. I get to finally go and watch one tomorrow night. We're also going to Wicksteed Park again later in the week because Andy just won't stop asking. So we've offered him Alton Towers, we've offered him Legoland, we've offered him everything. All he wants to do is go back to Wicksteed Park again, so we're going to get him back to Wicksteed Park this week. He'll have then done Wicksteed Park and Nottingham and soft play stuff really close together, and hopefully we'll then be able to squeeze in a proper theme park before the end of the summer. I really want to go to Alton Towers or Legoland or somewhere like that because I really enjoy those days out, but they're so far down his priority list at the moment that we can't convince him to do anything else until he's done the things that he wants to do again. In other news, we've had some non-news, which makes no sense. As you know, Andy's going to be starting to get school transport to school from September. He started his new school April time, and since then I was driving him back and forth to school every day. It wasn't ever going to be a long-term solution, partly because it takes an hour out of my day every day taking him back and forth and then back and forth to pick him up again, but also because now the world is starting to open up again, I'm not always going to be around at school run times. I mean, just looking ahead over the first month of the new term, or month or so of the new term, we've got Anna's graduation over in Peterborough, where me and Anna will both be over there, and we'll have to be there pretty much the time Andy's coming home from school, so short stay is going to be over again, so we just won't be here to pick him up that day. But we've also got EGX, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We've got London Comic Con, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's going to be other stuff as well, where we're just not going to be here. So he needs to get into the habit of getting the bus and it not having to be me driving him back and forth every day to get him to school. So that's what we've been waiting for, but we've been speaking to some other parents on secret parent groups, or Anna has. I'm not going to do that kind of thing. And apparently last year they didn't find out about the transport details until the evening before the start of school. We'd been told to expect it at some point in August. I'm hoping we're going to get the details through sooner rather than later, because if it's a repeat of last year, and I can cut them a little bit of slack last year, obviously it was right in the middle of the pandemic last year. I understand that things were probably a little bit challenging last year, but if we can't tell Andy what the plans are for back to school until the night before, it's going to be a disaster. So I'm going to try and find out who I can chase up and whether they're chaseable at this point of the summer holidays, to try and start getting some clarification on that. We really need a couple of weeks to prepare him for what time he's going to be going, who he's going to be going with, how he's going to be getting there, what time he's going to be home, because that's all going to be different. This year, or last year, we would leave home at 9 in the morning to get him to school for 9:15 to miss the rush. Well, that's going to change because he's now going to be on a bus with other kids. He's going to have to be at school before 9, so I imagine he's going to be picked up like 8, half 8, somewhere in that kind of range. It's a much earlier start. We need to prepare him for that. Likewise, we've been getting him home by sort of 2:30, again, so we're not in the way when all the buses get there. But now he's going to be leaving school at 3, so probably going to be home sometime between 3:30 and 4 every day, much later than before. We need to prepare him for that. And so far, we've heard nothing. So that's bubbling along in the background, and I think that brings you fully up to speed. I now need to crack on with these gaming videos I was talking about before. Anna's about to start streaming, so it's just a busy day. I'm streaming later too. Busy work day today. Boys and girls, sometimes you have a plan for a vlog and then it all completely goes wrong and it's too late in the day to do anything about it. It's 9:45. The plan for today's vlog was I'd done a Too Good To Go bag from a local shop, and I was going to go and collect it and show you what we got. If you don't know what Too Good To Go is, it's basically an app that's all about preventing food waste. So local businesses and shops and restaurants and stuff sign up for it, and then You go on there and you get what they call a magic bag. You pay £4. They promise you get like £12 worth of stuff, and you basically go to the shop just before they close and say, I'm here to collect my bag, and they hand you this bag full of random stuff that otherwise would have been thrown away for the day. We've done them before down in London. For me and Pab did them for cream cakes or cupcakes or something a few years ago. I got like a dozen cupcakes for £4, and it was really, really cool. So we were going to do something like that. The only problem is I got to the shop to collect it, and they were like, they've just been to collect it. We've just given it out, and it turns out someone else has got in there. Probably gone to the wrong shop. I don't think there's been shenanigans gone on. There's like 4 or 5 of these shops locally that have all got the same name. They're all part of the same chain. And I think someone's just gone in and gone to the wrong one, and they've been given the last bag. They said they had 3 set aside. All 3 of them have been collected, and they just didn't have anything to give me. So they gave me a refund. They were super duper apologetic and insisted that I take something for my trouble. They offered me a bag of Doritos or a bottle of pop. Dave is just being an absolute monster.
I can't get it off them. Give it me. Give it me now.
Dave just keeps picking stuff up. I think he's raiding the bin, or keeps getting these little plastic pots. We don't even know what they are or where he's getting them from. But we've taken about 4 of them out of his mouth in the last 2 hours. And he's had 2 while I've tried to record this little clip. But this has been very disjointed because of constantly having to cut to sort Dave. But basically, yeah, they insisted I leave with something. So they gave me a refund and a bottle of cherry Pepsi, which is lovely, much appreciated. That's why I'm not naming and shaming, because it wasn't their fault. It's just one of those things. There was no quibbles. They've given me my refund. It's already come through, and I got a free bottle of Pepsi. But it does mean that today's vlog, I can't do the look at what we got for £4 thing, which as soon as I booked that at like 2 o'clock today, I was like, well, that's today's vlog sorted. So I didn't really pick up the camera, or I didn't pick up the camera from then on. So that's why today's video is really short. You commit to daily vlogging, and if it all goes wrong at 10 PM because you planned to do something at 10 PM and then you can't, you end up releasing a tiny little short video. We will try this again at some point, not tomorrow, but we'll try it again at some point probably, and we'll be back to normal service from tomorrow. Apologies for the short non-video, but it was this or nothing, and I committed to a video every day, even if it's just a video explaining why there's no video and some woman is eating my cream horn. See you tomorrow.